What the hell am I doing? There's a much faster way to do this. What the hell am I doing? There's a much faster way to do this.
All right, we are live and we are tweeted out. Michael Sam. Oh, Michael Sam. That was the name of that the first openly gay football player.
Yep.
No, somebody joined my chat named Michael, and somebody joined my chat named Sam. So I said Michael Sam, and I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Now, I remember when the whole Michael Sam thing happened, and he announced that he was gay before the draft to make sure that he'd get drafted. And a lot of people at the time were trying to say, oh, it's not just a publicity stunt so that he can end up being drafted. But this dude busted out of the league so quick that if he hadn't had fucking homo diversity points going for him, he would have gone undrafted. He never would have fucking played a single fucking snap in the NFL. Holy shit, he's like it kills me. So many people who don't watch sports constantly try to start talking about sports whenever some social whatever happens.
Yeah.
They try to insert themselves into the conversation. They don't understand that being better than most people doesn't mean that you're actually good when you're comparing yourself to the best in the world.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember what Michael Sam did when he got drafted, though?
He kissed his homo lover who gave him AIDS? I don't know.
Well, he got drafted by the Rams, and the Rams coach at the time was Jeff Fisher. Now, Jeff Fisher's a joke too, obviously, but one thing that happened that I remember was he wanted to get a reality TV show about his experience in the NFL in, like, rookie camps, mini camps, OTA, stuff like that. So he wanted to get like this whole reality show about his experience as the first openly gay player in the NFL. And Jeff Fisher was pissed. He's like, I don't want a reality TV show being filmed while I'm trying to coach this football team. And that was one of the things that led to him getting booted. That was one of the reasons why he didn't make the team.
That is really funny. Mm-hmm. Especially if that was actually Jeff Fisher's attitude, because didn't they do Hard Knocks that season with the Rams?
I think that was a couple years later.
Oh, well, that's pretty funny. Were they going to call it the Real Homos of Los Angeles? Or no, they were still in St. Louis back then, weren't they?
Yeah. It was. Yeah, this was back a few years before they moved, but I remember he wanted to do a reality TV show.
That is...
Big Dog, welcome. Ryguy, welcome. Jose, welcome.
Ridiculous. All right. Anyway, to finish my thought, I'm just trying to decide something that I'm going to order to get food.
Okay.
So let's see here. Yeah. Sadly, since I can't get the chicken that I want.
I might do chicken tomorrow for lunch. I haven't had a big lunch in a while. I kind of want to go hog wild. I'm a little stressed out. I had to move my vacation around.
Sorry to hear that. What's the new schedule looking like?
Well, next week I'm going to be off. The week after I'm going to be working. And the week after I'll be off. We have a shortage of manpower right now. And one of my co-workers is very sick and has been out for a long time. So they just need somebody else available who can... who knows the application well enough.
Yeah,
because we just hired 2 new people, and they're not going to know what the hell to do.
That shit drives me legitimately insane. I understand the needs in the professional world, and when you're the boss making the decisions, that kind of shit. But how the hell are you going to sit there and lay off a bunch of people that got families and shit? And then be like, oh crap, we've got a shortage of manpower now. Everyone who still has a job, work harder.
I'm not too mad about it, but a little annoyed.
I would be. I'd be
Uh,
sending out resumes immediately if I was you. But then again, I have no problem torpedoing my life at any given moment over pride.
mm-hmm.
That's probably why I'm nowhere near as successful as you are.
Salacious Crumb, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Thank you. Sam, I saw the upload. I haven't seen the video yet. I did see the upload, though.
Fights. Guac and some pico and salsa. That bitch did curry. How's that gonna be already? Let's see. Let's take a gander.
Hello, welcome to the stream.
Orders unavailable for. Fuck!
Brandon, welcome.
Son of a bitch.
You alright?
Well, I wanted to get this nice little burrito from my favorite burrito place, but they're closed.
Wait, is
everywhere... You know what?
Wait. Is everywhere closed?
I think a lot of places are. I'm starting to think about it now. I'm thinking what's going on. Like, my city largely had been flagrantly flouting a lot of the mandates and shit that Governor Needledick's thrown down. Because, I mean, Jesus Christ. Like, it's fucking December. Everybody who was going to get the shit's already gotten it. That's been my perspective since fucking June.
Yeah. And also, if you get it, you'll probably get better.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't give a shit. And every day that goes by, an increasingly larger number of people don't give a shit. But what it's about is government control. And goose-stepping Gavin's not going to give up an opportunity for this kind of shit. So, what I think happened is a lot of businesses probably got slammed with fines today. They probably had the fucking brown shirts wandering around today looking for
Jesus
excuses.
Christ. Bitcoin is up to 22 grand.
Yeah, well, you know, this is exactly the kind of thing that I was talking about. Is it like a lot of people are expecting the dollar, especially if Joe actually takes office in January, a lot of people are expecting the dollar's value to just crater. So instead of investing in gold and silver, which is for boomers, people are investing in Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that shit was like 4 figures a while ago, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't, it was less than a year ago. It was like 4,000.
Right. And it's all-time highs right now.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so yeah, I'm mad because all the places that I want to get food from aren't even open. And you know what? That's another teller right there. Who's open? The mega corporations. Panda Express is open. Dairy Queen is open. Who's not open? The fucking small locally owned businesses. What a surprise.
Ooh, that reminds me. I gotta check and see who's open in my area if I want to go get chicken tomorrow. Okay, looks like these places are open. All right.
Dude, I'm pretty pissed. The rest of this month is gonna suck. Like, the places I like to get food from are done. Fucking my saxophone and my dancing lessons, both of those places are shutting down for the rest of the year because they're just going on, you know, Christmas vacation. Is nothing bad or nothing, but I'm sitting here like until mid-January, I'm just gonna be sitting on my ass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is dreadful.
Empower, what's up, man? Beanie in the chat asks, do you think pistol braces should be illegal?
I would say no, because I think very, very few things should be illegal.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Like furries.
Yeah, basically.
Well, couldn't you just print off a pistol brace with a 3D printer? It seems like it should be pretty trivial.
Well, not only that, but this is definitely one of those things where like you get people get involved in the law, and then they start doing, yeah, let's ban the shoulder thing that goes up. Is this like why would you ban the pistol brace?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Snacks. I don't know if you saw, but I posted the 2.0 draft of my PC build next month in the
I'll
Gen
check it
Chat.
out later.
Yeah. Again, I'm probably gonna move some stuff around before I actually build it, but it's gonna be a hell of a machine.
Yeah. Nah. See, one of the things that's nice about fucking that kind of shit. I like the aesthetic. You know, I don't use it for its actual functionality purpose. I like the aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
But as they say, there's no accounting for taste. Here, let me fold.
Ryguy, I don't see myself leaving this country anytime, but if I was to leave the country, Australia would not be the worst place to go.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm all tabbed out, so when you invite me, let me know because I won't see it.
Oh, all right. Yeah, kind of doing it.
Fabio, I met Snacks on a basketball internet forum.
It was a niche basketball sub forum on a website dedicated to children's video games.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was on that website since I was like 11. I was on that website before they fucking merged with GameSpot, dude.
Yeah, I
It was
was
a long time
too.
ago.
Were you around for the 2004 Best Game Ever contest?
That was the one where L Block won, right?
No. That was the first ever Best Game Ever contest. The L
Oh.
Block was 07.
I just remember how pissed off everybody was because it was like the first non-Link, non-Final Fantasy character that won.
Well, yeah, but
And they're
how mad can you
trolling.
be about something that trivial and useless and pointless?
Exactly. That's why nobody uses that fucking website anymore. Anyway, yeah, like I was saving up. I was saving up for this. This is like my favorite style of AK. I like the folding stock. I like the aesthetic. And a lot of people bitch and complain and say that it's not comfortable because, yeah, you know, having a metal stock instead of a wood or plastic stock, which are a lot more designed for comfort and stability, does feel a lot better than metal there. But I'm all like, look, this matters to me that it looks good.
Yeah, I agree with that. I want things to look
You
good
know,
too.
right. I'm on that Victorian era military strategy where they have elaborate intricate fucking uniforms for the officer class because they're like, I don't give a shit that this makes it impossible for me to fight from horseback. If I die, I'm gonna make a pretty corpse. Anyway. All right, I'll probably just settle for this bullshit. Give this one a shot. I haven't tried it out yet.
As long as there's no soy, it can't be that bad.
Pretty much. This is such a disappointment, man. Uh-oh. Good timing, man. That's fine. One fire fights, one fire, one name, one name.
Ryguy, I mean, I don't see any reason why I would do that. No, big dog, I have not met Snacks in real life.
Is Snacks muscular? Asking the real questions here.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's gonna ask how big's his schlong. Anyway, who's thumb downing your stream?
It's Ori. It's 100% Ori.
What a turd.
Yeah,
Okay.
he kind of went nuts again earlier today.
Oh, Jesus. All right, let me know when it's 7 o'clock. That's supposed to be around the time that my food gets here.
7 o'clock, okay.
Yeah, because I'm not going to be paying any. Oh my goodness.
What'd you end up ordering?
Some shitty pizza. It's like the only place that's open. All right. The newness comes in sin. When a new meets the old, it always ends the ancient ways. Let's see here. It's in a place, encircled by a vulture, the end of ancient culture, the dawn of destiny draws near.
Man, NBA regular season starts in freaking 6 days.
Wow. That's despicable.
Really interested to see what the ratings end up doing.
Taking a nosedive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now my age is 20.
Oh, you're in?
Like,
okay.
It was like 72 last time. What the fuck?
Empower. That's a subjective thing. I have no opinion on that. I don't know anything about singing.
The answer is no.
Okay.
Alright, there, I sent the invite. Let's see if you get it.
Alright, I got it.
Okay. As soon as you spawn into the level, don't move.
Alright.
Wow. You're a blonde chick. What the fuck?
My occupation is senior workman, even though I'm only 24 years old.
Yeah, You're definitely fucking the boss. Anyway, as you can plainly see, we're in a very large toilet. So get out your scrubber. Nah, seriously. Yeah. I'm going to check some things. Okay. Very nice.
Where's the computer? Where is computer? Well, at least all the blood here is red, which is actually, I think, tremendously useful.
Okay, check this out. The sniffer has two modes, one for finding organic waste and one for finding inorganic waste.
Aha, that makes sense.
The organic mode is turned on by using the primary trigger, left click by default, with the device equipped. The device will display a blue screen and a rhythmic beeping sound may be heard. As the player gets closer to organic waste, the beeping will become higher pitched and more frequent. The inorganic mode is turned on by right-clicking. This mode is similar to the organic mode, but the sniffer screen will turn green, and the beeping will be a lower frequency. Proximity will also cause it to increase in rapidity and pitch, and blah blah blah. So, there are many items the sniffer will not detect in item mode. As a general rule, if the sniffer does not detect an object, it does not have to be incinerated or otherwise removed from the map. However, the sniffer will not detect incomplete, non-waste related tasks, such as empty med stations or unstacked barrels, nor will it detect unused buckets and bins, so a sharp eye is still required to obtain a perfect score. Items can be detected anywhere in the map, may it be inside disposal bins, the incinerator, the janitor's trunk, or even in other rooms. The only factor that can affect the sniffer's readings are amount and distance from the mess.
Dude, look at this. This thing looks like, from my perspective, this thing looks like a gigantic dong.
Hold on. Oh my.
Look at this. This
Yeah,
looks like a gigantic ding-dong.
That's a lower torso, and this one appears to have a leg that was severed at the knee versus one that was severed at the hip.
Yeah, but, I mean, tell me that doesn't look like a frickin'...
I know what you're talking about. It's rather unfortunate. What are you gonna do?
He died as he lived, making people think he was a gigantic dick. Oh, did you do that? Okay.
Yes, I did.
You know what I'm starting to learn? I don't know if it's the app I use or it's just YouTube being YouTube. But
you can clean your mop inside the sewer water, but it makes it dirty with the sewer water instead of bloody. So that's pretty funny. Alright, I'm gonna get an actual thing.
Oh crap! Dude, I put a flare into the trash can and it made the trash can catch on fire.
Oh, that's not good.
Anyway, a couple of stream comments will not show up in the stream chat. Like, I noticed this because I go back and I watch the stream sometimes, and I notice comments that I did not see when I was actually streaming it.
Dude, this is unfathomably based. My internet's so good, your ping right now is 16 in my server.
Wow. Maybe you should host the next Among Us game.
Hell no.
Introverted, that sounds like the plot to Footloose to me. I'm not sure if that's real life.
motherfucker. Going in the toilet.
Oh, play music in a video or a stream? Okay, there's no way you're gonna go to jail over that. Like, they might take the video down. Are you, like, what the hell are you talking? That's insanity.
I would love to be the lawyer in that fucking case. Are you kidding me? It was like, Your Honor, are we actually about to send a man to prison because he was listening to music while playing a video game?
What kind of fascist country are we supposed to be living in right now?
I'm sorry, I thought this was America.
Exactly.
Come on.
Every day we get closer and closer to setting off the big igloo. Like, if I play Far Cry 3 on stream, and it's playing, like, the song when you're burning up the wheat fields, that one rap song that it plays when you're doing that one mission in the fields that you're burning up, do I go to jail over that?
Yes.
Is that what you're trying to tell me right now?
What is on the ground that's, like, we're constantly walking through? Is it standing on this vent at all? Do we have to cover this up?
Doesn't look like it fits.
I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna alt tab. What's the name of this map?
Waste disposal.
Waste extraction. Alright. Waste for you to extract. Let's see here. Okay, so that's interesting. You can make wet floor signs, but it's not needed for this. It's really odd.
Okay, then what purpose do they serve?
Absolutely none. Furthermore, these metal plates don't do shit. I'm just gonna chuck them in the water.
I don't know very much about him, Ryguy.
Who?
Michael Knowles, or Michael Knowles, or however you pronounce that ish.
Oh my goodness.
What?
How many flares did you have in that thing? 80?
A few. Is that going to be a bad thing?
No, it's just when you set that shit off. Good lord. Oh crap.
So here's my question.
I swear to God, sometimes the physics in this game, it like sucks you into shit just to knock it over.
Okay. I'm worried about
Anyway,
something getting tossed into this water, and then we're not going to be able to find it later. Ayaan, welcome.
Well, when in doubt, just sniff.
True.
Oh my goodness. Turn your sniffer on inside the water is pretty funny.
Wow.
I'm gonna bring like 80 water buckets over here.
Yeah, Ori kind of freaked out a little bit earlier today, I noticed. Marshall, apparently he and Marshall are both in the same politics Discord server, and they kind of butted heads today. It was pretty great. And he's still watching my server because I haven't banned him because it's funnier this way. So I made a meme with him in it, and he did not appreciate it whatsoever.
That's pretty melty. Bitch.
You didn't see the meme I made, did you, Snacks?
I doubt it.
Okay. It was just, I'll send it to you on Discord.
Oh my goodness, there's so much shit right here. Oh my god, it's actual shit too. The fucking floor is brown. That's pretty good. Okay.
I guess Lamar Jackson must have just passed through here.
Pretty much.
Yes, Ayaan, I think we're going to get Dunbar back this week. And we're going to pretty quickly learn if he's actually able to play football this year or if it's just a lost season for him.
Oh, oops.
Okay, I need some light. Okay, why is the vending machine not working? Okay, there we go.
Be careful with those lanterns, though. You may remember they bust real easy. Okay. Putting the metal plate in the water was a bad decision.
Why?
Because walking on the fucking thing is like a disaster.
Really?
So if you're in the water, the fucking thing just shoots you around.
Yeah, it's like I said, man, they need to make a sequel to this game with a slightly cleaner physics engine.
Yeah. But I mean, I understand why they don't, you know, I mean, this is a very kitschy game. They really don't have a high budget.
Yeah, but it seems like the game has a decent number of fans.
Yeah. It's got potential.
Christopher, welcome. Introverted, what's up?
It should be everything, right?
Okay, I see some bullet holes, so there was some gunfire around here.
Oh! Fucking body parts in the water. I gotta actually fish this shit out of the fucking water. That's unbelievable.
It's a shitty job, but someone has to do it.
Swear to God, the only thing keeping me going is knowing that your character is some fucking early 20s blonde chick who's forced to clean all this crap up anyway. You remember that ancient meme I posted of the obese American airline passenger who had the Taiwanese flight stewardess wipe his ass?
Yeah.
That was hilariously based. Oh, unfathomably based. What a fucking legend. I want to be that man when I grow up.
I mean, if he's obese, he's probably going to die when in his 40s, so I don't know if you want to be him.
Yeah, pretty much. Mine's rifle, bond, cease.
Yeah, guys, if we do not win the division this year, that means we will have had Russell Wilson for 9 seasons and won the division 3 times. Like, it's really bad to have a franchise QB like that for almost a decade and not even be able to win the division half the time. Like, Peyton Manning won the division almost every year.
Yeah, I mean, how many times has Aaron Rodgers lost the fucking NFC irrelevant?
Yeah. Very, very
Isn't that what I said? Isn't that what I said?
Hey, Austin.
Whoa. You want to talk about dong? Come look at a fucking torso I just picked up from this fucking thing.
Oh, wow. That looks like kind of a pencil tip.
Oh, I see. It's like they've got these weird fucking antenna scythe. You remember the things from Dead Space?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dead Space was the game where you had to, like, shoot them in the arms, not the torso.
Yeah, you had to cut off the limbs.
Mm-hmm. God dang it.
Wait, seriously? Twice? What the fuck?
Okay, there we go.
I'll clean this. Yeah. So there's a segment of this community that likes to recite the Rifleman's Creed about mops instead. This is my mop. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Okay. I think my food might be here. Let me check.
Alright.
Yes. Alright. Off we go.
I mean, at the end of the day, players play and coaches coach.
If I had wheels, I'd be a wagon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I always thought this defense was bad, so I didn't feel betrayed. It's like all my worst fears got confirmed. Bill O'Brien needs to go back to college. And I don't mean as a coach. I mean, he literally needs to go take some classes. My god, my mop gets disgusting so fast. I swing it twice, and it's like, I gotta get washed.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Seems kind of strange when you think about it. Why are you cleaning a sewer?
It's going to get dirty again very quickly. Is all I'm saying. On the other hand, job security. We get to do this every day for the rest of our lives. This is the definition of job security. No matter what happens in the economy, people will never stop taking craps. Yeah, Ayaan. Jimmy Lake. It's tough to get past the fact that he clearly is not going to be a very good recruiter for us. It's going to be tough to overcome that, I think. I think Stafford is going to go to the Niners, honestly. I think that makes a lot of sense. Matt Ashford.
Oh, the autistic screeching meme? Nice.
Yeah. He saw it because I posted it in the server, and he's still in the server even though he can't say anything. And according to some people, he is very unhappy. Apparently, he asked somebody who he's friends with on the internet, will you be a witness in case one of Brendan Nelson's watchers tries to kill me? Can you be a witness in the trial?
What the fuck?
I know.
It's taking things a little too seriously.
Yeah. I wish you could throw your partner into the incinerator.
Hey, that's rude.
Why would the Niners want Garoppolo? He's still making all that money, is the thing. Oh my god, 3 body parts in a row. There we go.
Some of these trade ideas in your chat, man. I'm like, yeah, why don't the Lakers just trade LeBron James for fucking Anthony Bennett?
Well, they should actually do that. They would get better.
Yeah. Michael Sam's going to come out of retirement and quarterback for the Eagles.
Probably not, Ryguy. Empower snacks is not thick.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards.
Is that a Metal Gear meme?
Yeah. That's the dummy thick meme where Snake's dummy thick.
Oh,
You
yeah.
fucking put a plate of drinks on that thing.
Yeah, Daniel, I am leaning to we should. I don't think we will, because that's not how we do things. But I honestly think it would serve this team better if we did. As of right now, based off what I've seen so far this season.
You know the really fucked up thing about the DMCA crap?
Mm-hmm.
It's not even the artist who sang the fucking song that's upset about it and is causing the strike.
Mm-hmm.
It's the record label that owns the rights to the song.
Right. Okay, Pigeon, how did you cut the skin with a butter knife, dude? How hard were you trying to cut yourself? You say you did it accidentally. I think it would be kind of hard to accidentally cut yourself with a butter knife. Those things are not sharp.
Maybe you meant a bread knife?
Oh, if you were cutting bread with it, then okay, that makes a little more sense.
Yeah, the bread cut him. I do. My fucking food gets here. First thing my mom says, she goes, "Can I have some?" The whole reason I'm getting food is because my dad already got food for everybody else, but not me.
So did you say...
Like,
You said no?
You're damn right I said no. I said no.
Oh, Pigeon, do you need to go to the emergency room or something? That sounds not great.
It sounds like it actually was a bread knife.
Yeah.
He's saying butter knife.
Mm-hmm.
But it's got serrated edges and he's cutting bread with it.
Yeah. I would not try to cut bread with the knife I used to spread butter, so yeah, I think you are correct. Ian, Wes Jansen is snacks. Wes Jansen is snacks. He's not in the stream because he's literally on the stream. He also goes by the name Ron Mexico.
And occasionally shitmouth.
You remember the Ron Mexico stuff, Snacks, by the way?
No. Not ringing
that
any
was
bells.
the fake name that Michael Vick used when he thought he had herpes and had to go get tested in a hospital for it or something. So he gave the fake name of Ron Mexico.
That's some Pierre Delectico shit right there.
Yeah, exactly. Daniel, yes, I am going to be doing the post game in Dragon Quest. I am planning on doing it. I know that it's technically post game, but it seems like it adds a lot to the story, so I'm going to go ahead and go with it. Yeah, and some people are just members because they watch the videos and they like the content they get in the videos. Not all of them come to the stream. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got monthly subscriptions to lots of people. That's what I was talking about, you know. The only thing that motivates me to actually go to work and earn money is having stuff that I already have to pay for, you know?
You could just cancel the subscriptions, I guess.
I could at any time. That's the point, you know? I don't want to, so I force myself to go to work so that I can not cancel.
Right.
This is what it means to be broken man.
No, Introverted Snacks is not a channel member. He helps make the channel better anyway by being on the streams. Pigeon. I think our defense needs to prove it against Los Angeles for me to believe that they're actually good now, but they're certainly better than they were. I don't know if they're good compared to other good defenses in the NFL yet, though. I don't think that can be said yet. Yeah, Introverted. I saw Salacious Crumb become a member a few days ago, actually. Let me know if you find the barrel zone or the crate zone, by the way.
Okay.
So apparently barrels and crates are completely optional, and you can 100% a map without doing a single one of them.
Yeah, that's why we get percentages beyond 100% for doing it. We don't got it. Yeah.
Yeah, true,
Sadly, that
Daniel.
pizza was really disappointing.
Although, I do want to say this. Our offense sucked in that LA game, so it is conceivable that had we scored points, the Rams would have just scored more points. I do kind of feel like there was some element of them not going all out because they knew, oh, well, they didn't know, but because we weren't able to answer back at all after that first drive. Oh, I see, Ian. Okay. Well, that's fine. Everybody's busy. Not everybody can make it out to every stream. We all have lives. Well, some of us do. Oh my god, so many intestines.
You know, if you believe in multiverse theory, a version of me out there somewhere that didn't have his winter holiday season completely ruined.
Mm-hmm.
It happens. Ugh.
There's also a version of you out there that
Praise for
is
death.
spending $250,000 on your daughter.
Oh man, I honestly wouldn't know what to do if I had a daughter. I'd be like, oh Jesus Christ, no.
Mm-hmm. Guys, this is crucial.
Right, it's borderline child abuse if you don't do this.
Mm-hmm. Pigeon, yes. If you win the division, you get one guaranteed home playoff game. Yeah, this is important enough that you would want to take out a loan.
Kid. That one was my favorite, the fucking yodel.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta get far. Oh, good fucking God. That you squeaking or me?
No, those are my pets.
Oh. I guess that makes more sense. Oh, shit. Just knocked over a ton of things. Fuck! 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 God.
What happened?
Broken ass physics system is what happened. I basically tripped down the fucking stairs and a box upended. Oh god, there's shit everywhere. You know what? No plan.
JD, welcome to the stream. Well, Sean, I'll answer that question if you super chat $100 to the stream. Those are my terms.
What's the question?
He asked me, are you gay?
Oh, Jesus. Fucking, that's the kind of guy who gets a genie. He wishes the genie was gay. Oh, here's one of the zones. It says crates, right here.
Oh, okay, cool. Here we go.
Anyway, yeah, I was mad as hell, so I just did kill nearest mess like 18 times.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna pick all that shit up, you kidding me?
Okay, that's fine.
Fucking enraging, man. Ugh.
Come on. If we are an actual, you know, team that can contend this year, you should be able to avoid getting swept by a division rival. That's what I'm going to say about it. God dang it. I have this sore on the side of my tongue. Annoying the hell out of me. God damn stupid physics engine. Salacious, I will be doing Dragon Quest later tonight. In all likelihood. But I'm not done with the game one way or the other. Even if I don't play tonight, I'm not done with the game yet. I'm still going to do some post-game stuff. See what's up. Because I know that stuff does actually, like, advance the storyline. I wish you were gay. I wonder what happened to that guy. You said he got banned from Twitter, right?
What you got?
KGC.
RGC, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, he's clearly demented, but I miss him.
Yeah, I was putting it lightly.
I know he's a nutcase.
Cops gone rogue. Fantastic.
How can I be a good parent? Well, I think what I should do is...
There are so many kids watching your stream who have no idea what the hell you're talking about. And one day they're gonna Google pictures of a happy merchant, and that's all she wrote.
Happy merchant. And no offensive memes this time. I'll be right back.
Alright.
Be right back, guys. Brandon, I think what I'm going to do is run a poll to see what solo game people want to see me play next. Because I have a lot of like these indie little indie games that can be beaten in a day or two, like Time Gentleman Please, Breath of Death 7, Been There, Dan That. A lot of little games that cost like a couple bucks on Steam that I've had laying around for years. So I want to get through those, because those are games that are going to have no issue being run on this PC. I want to save some of the more intensive ones for, you know...
I found the barrel zone.
Oh, okay, cool. Dude, that has to be fake. There's no way Jake Paul is actually going to box frickin' Floyd Mayweather. Like, unless there's some agreement that Mayweather's just going to, like, protect himself the whole fight outside of a few punches to actually get the decision. Like, Jake Paul's going to die.
Yeah, it's all about fucking the money. I heard that Zilla got like fucking $50 million had invested in this fight. Something like that. Because, I mean, you can't deny, there's a shitload of people who would buy that pay-per-view just to watch Jake Paul get absolutely fucking destroyed.
I don't know if this game's co-op or not. I have thought about buying that House Flipper game on Steam. I know it's not apparently the greatest game, but it might be kind of fun to stream.
I don't know if it's co-op. I have no idea.
I mean, that's a game that should be co-op, in my opinion, if you think about the way it plays. Ayaan, I can tell you without even asking him that Snacks did not want Giannis on the Heat.
What's up?
No, somebody in the chat just asked, what, basically your opinion on Giannis not joining the Heat because he signed the extension with the Milwaukee, and I'm like, I've talked to him privately, and he already said he didn't want Giannis on the Heat.
Yeah, he's a downgrade. Like, his defense is perhaps the most overrated of any player in the league at this moment. And look, he and his team got absolutely fucking waxed by Miami in the playoffs this year. Jimmy just works better with our roster. You can make an argument all you want about Giannis may be a better individual player than Jimmy, but we were 2 games away from a championship as it was. Why the fuck would you... Like, this isn't a Warriors situation where you got the exact same team and then you just add Kevin Durant to it. This is a situation where you take a key component out of the team and then replace it with something that arguably is worse. It's a terrible decision.
Dude, the
2 games away from a championship.
Suck.
Yeah, absolutely. This is not a map I want to play again.
I just randomly, kicked over a bucket for no reason. Pigeon, if Schottenheimer goes to the Texans, that's something fine. I'm fine. I'm willing to try to find the next good offensive coordinator and thank Schottenheimer for some of the good work that he did. Beanie, I played all the Dark Souls games on PlayStation.
I bet your stream wants you to play Sekiro.
I'll play that game at some point, yeah. And Ghosts of Sushi.
That was the one where you play as a Jedi, right?
No, Samurai.
What's the difference? What do you think is the most overrated game that's come out in the last, let's say, 2 years? Not including Cyberpunk. Not including Cyberpunk.
Okay.
Because we haven't played it yet.
Of the games I played, I mean, there really haven't been a ton of super recent games that I played. I mean, I haven't played The Last of Us 2, but I would probably put that near the top of the list based off the hype it's gotten.
But nobody overrates that game. You have a bunch of pseudo-intellectuals who praise it for having the first transsexual main character. And then you have people who actually play video games who say that it was garbage. There's a shitload of people who get involved in the games industry these days who are people who they busted out of trying to make it in Hollywood. And they're pissed off that they had to settle for video games like it's the fucking silver medal. They're like, God damn it, I wish I didn't have to get a job and support myself. So instead I've got to...
Yeah, does something like Fortnite count?
No. Single player games.
I'm not sure then, man.
I'm stacking barrels just so that I can get these shits out of the way. Anyway, if anybody was curious about the Little Caesars fucking Parmesan pizza thing that they got, disappointing. Like pretty much no sauce in there at all. Most of the appeal to it is just that it's got a toasted Parmesan crust. It's it's all right, but
I'm kind of interested in trying some of the pretzel variants, like the pretzel bun, the pretzel crust. It sounds like it would be too much, but now I like pretzels, so.
I think if you're in the mood for saltiness in the pizza, just get the thin crust, not fuck around with the pretzel shits. That's just my opinion.
Oh my god, so much blood. Holy
Give me
shit.
blood. You don't have to listen to that right now. Give me blood, pollution. Whoa. Barrels work.
Resident Evil 3, nobody really likes that game very much. Like, everyone who played Resident Evil 3's remake said, like, this game is just okay.
Oh my.
Yes, DM, I have been to Dick's a couple times. It's alright. I don't get the hype, to be perfectly honest.
What's up?
It's a Pacific Northwest fast food restaurant called Dick's Drive-In. And people swear by it, and I've had it a couple times, and I think it's okay. The best I can say about it is that the servings are small, so if you're not that hungry, it works pretty well.
God. There's fucking shell casings inside the water.
Oh god, that sounds like hell.
Yeah.
I have
Probably
never
just
eaten In-N-Out Introverted. I've never eaten In-N-Out.
Really?
No.
Can I have one that's close by to you?
No.
Fair enough.
Is it good? I'm assuming you've had it.
Yeah, lots of times. It depends. I personally think it's overrated. It's it's good, but as far as burgers go, I prefer Five Guys.
Yeah, Five Guys is maybe the best, I think. It's just expensive and you don't feel great about yourself coming out. No!
What?
The stupid biohazard bin dispenser just spit out a bunch of blood and guts.
That's...
Yeah, Five Guys is probably my favorite fast food. I haven't had their burger in almost a year, though. I should go out of my way to have a Five Guys burger one of these days.
Yeah, I'm the same way about having a steak at a steakhouse, because shit's been fucked, and I just want so much for it not to be. You know? But sadly, even though I'm not a pussy, lots of other people are.
Yeah, Introverted, Five Guys is expensive, I will grant you that, but I think you get what you pay for.
Yeah. And to me, that's like the one advantage that In-N-Out has over Five Guys, is that it's not as expensive. But I mean, compared to what I get when I go to In-N-Out versus what I get when I go to Five Guys, it's like maybe $7 less. And I mean, what the hell's the point? You know, there's not really a lot of difference when you get to that stage.
2 grandstands over $7.
Exactly. Toss this retarded ass stereo into the fucking fire. Don't actually need these mop buckets, but I'm just making them.
We will need them.
Yeah, if we need them, they're here, you know. shit. Shit. Physics. Yeah, this is the crate zone right here.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, one thing with Five Guys is actually Snacks here used to work at Five Guys.
Yeah.
And he's talked about how it's actually not necessarily as bad for you as you might assume when how you feel when you eat it.
Yeah. And no doubt the you know, fast food is fast food, but like you said, you know, when you go to prepare it, it's a hell of a lot better off than a lot of other places are. You know, they use a nice, natural, actual clean fucking peanut oil to fry the fries in. The fries are chopped fresh every day from actual potatoes out of a sack. You spend the morning fucking rinsing the shit off in the water. Yeah, like, nothing comes out of cans, nothing comes out of, you know, any kind of fucked up shit. You've actually got the real vegetables kept in containers inside the boxes as they're delivered off of the truck. And when you go making stuff, you just cut it up. You know, like you actually expect people to do.
Yeah, and actually, while Snacks was working at Five Guys, he got his very own We Have Cheese at Home story one time.
Very own what?
We Have Cheese at Home story.
Oh god, I remember that shit. Yeah, because Five Guys can be a little expensive. You know, this one guy was penny pinching. You know, he had his two sons, his wife, and him are in there. And you know, his sons wanted cheeseburgers. You know, he's like, geez, you know, it's like $1 extra for cheese. So he actually hit him with the cheese at home line. I felt bad because I was like, dude, I wish if I'd known ahead of time, I would have taken a guy's side. And I'm like, look, I know you might be wanting to make your kids happy or something here, but there's other fast food places you can get them a burger. Just, you know, it's not as good, but it'd be a hell of a lot less expensive for you. I felt bad, dude.
Yeah. We have cheese at home, good. Dude, 4 body parts in a row. 5. 5 body parts in a row. You've got to be kidding me. We got cheese at home, son. The nice thing is, I know that the 6th one is guaranteed to be a bucket because they programmed the game so it can only happen a maximum of 5 times in a row.
That's good. I'm not holding on to this fucking guy's foot. Ugh.
Top 5 games of last generation, probably like Persona 5, Metal Gear Solid 5, Grand Theft Auto 5, Red Dead Redemption 2, and I'm not sure after that.
What does he mean by last generation?
I'm assuming he
I mean,
means
that's still...
the PS4.
Well, I know the new stuff's out, but there's like nothing out for it.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
A handful of shit. To me, last gen's still PS3, Xbox 360. Top 5 of that generation. That one's hard to say. Probably say Dylon. Top 5.
Well, that's a meme that nobody in this chat is gonna get. That's for sure.
Jesus. Bunch of white kids that are way too young that weren't even born when the Chappelle Show was airing.
Best music genre? I just like classic rock for the most part. Will we play Among Us today? Probably not. We usually don't play 2 days in a row.
Did we play yesterday?
Yes, we did. Oh. Dude, how out of it
are
you, bro?
No,
you played with us for like 3 hours.
Shit, dude. When I have a bad day, stuff blends together.
Okay. You got cheese at home.
I mean, like, it was funny at the time because, like, it was funny to us because the internet forum that Joker and I met on, cheese at home was already a meme.
Yeah.
Like, it was a big joke because we were making fun of how cheap the Chicago Bulls owner was. Saying he's the kind of guy, you know, Derrick Rose would want to get a cheeseburger. Oh, we got cheese at home, man. So when I actually heard the fucking guy say that, like, it was hysterical at the time. But looking back on it now, I just feel bad for that dude. Like, if I could go back to that moment instead of laughing, I'd be like, yo, man, I'm just going to hit my employee discount into the register here for you. Just go crazy with the cheeseburgers for your kids now. Like,
yeah, I mean, how much does cheese cost Five Guys, probably? How much does a slice of cheese cost Five Guys?
Not really that much is the point. Like, I remember my manager explained it to me. He's like, look, we barely break even on these burgers here. Point is to sell drinks and french fries. They got drinks and french fries and shit. It's like, it's good there. It's like, yeah, you know, like the drink, you know, that's to get people to spend like fucking $3 on a nickel's worth of sugar water. You know, that's where you make your profit. That's
I always get
where
the
I
milkshakes.
learned. Yeah, that's where I learned the phrase "loss leader." Because the burger gets people to walk in the door. It gets them to shop. And if all they do is buy a sandwich, you lost money.
Good point.
If they get the whole damn meal, you made a lot of money. Virginia, Five Guys is fucking religious. Place used to kill in business, man. Like, kind of crazy.
Didn't you once know a dude who was like a mayor in Egypt who came to America to work at Five Guys?
Yes, I did. He was a legitimate political refugee. Like Joker said, he was a mayor of a city in Egypt. But he was loyal to the Mubarak regime, and the Mubarak regime had been ousted in the Arab Spring, so he had claimed political asylum in the United States, and then he's working at that same fucking burger joint as me. 40-year-old dude flipping burgers who used to have like servants and shit. It's insane.
Introverted, the only video game I've ever played that made me, like, cry was Metal Gear Solid 3, the end. As for movies, there are actually a couple. Toy Story 3. The Dark Knight is capable of hitting you. It doesn't make me cry, but it makes me get a little emotional at the end in a weird way. Probably a couple
Man, let me
others.
tell you. I cried playing that Spider-Man PS4 game because I spent $60 on that piece of shit, and that's just...
RT if you cry every time. Whatever it's worth, I've never seen the Green Mile, so that's not an option for me to answer. Was Snacks' role model SpongeBob when he was working at Five Guys?
I didn't realize that I had my mic off, my bad. No, my role model was Squidward, because I ran the cash register. It blew my mind figuring this out. Squidward is bad at the clarinet, because when the reed is too wet, that's the sound that it makes, the sound that Squidward makes when he plays it.
Oh.
So he's actually playing, like, he's really good at playing the clarinet, it's just that he's underwater. Reed's too wet. That's the joke.
Maybe more thought got put into that show than I gave it credit for.
Yeah, Steven Hillenburg was really, really smart. Put a lot of stuff like that on the show.
Didn't SpongeBob continue without him for some time?
Yeah. I think he left after the movie. He said, the movie is how I wanted to end it. I don't want to keep doing this anymore. And then, of course, he died. I mean, you got to keep doing it without him at that point.
Right.
I wish there was like a progress bar or something keeping track of how close you are to...
I kind of know what you mean. I guess then it would be too easy to know when you're supposed to clock out.
Yeah, but still.
There should be like an easy mode with stuff like that. Something. If there was a progress bar, we could just get to exactly 75% every time, and it'd be like, we're good.
750,000%.
6 million cookies. I've never seen Glory with Denzel Washington. I thought Glory was that movie with Matthew Broderick in it. I didn't know
and Denzel Washington was in it too.
Oh, okay.
So was Morgan Freeman.
Oh, really? Okay.
Also, that guy who played Robin Hood and Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Kevin Costner.
No, the Mel Gibson version, not the. That was Prince of Thieves, which I really, really liked. It's my favorite Robin Hood. Men in Tights was the
Yeah, Mel Brooks, okay.
That one had Dave Chappelle in it.
Really?
I actually think that might have been the first movie Dave Chappelle was ever in.
I know he was in a Blue Streak, I think, with Martin Lawrence, but that was after Robin Hood Men in Tights, I think.
I don't know. I don't listen to hip hop. Ever heard of the Emancipation Proclamation? I don't listen to hip hop.
I remember my friend, he's a few years older than me, when he was like a teen, he tried to sneak into a South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut when it was in the theaters, and he was like 14 or 15, and some theater worker was watching him and his friends like a hawk, so they couldn't get in, and they tried to get in, and he ended up busting them and forcing them to watch something else. Guess what movie he ended up watching instead?
What time did
That was like 99.
Titanic?
No. It had Will Smith in it and Salma Hayek.
Oh, well, yeah, Salma Hayek gives it away.
Yeah.
'Cause I've seen all of her fucking movies. Oh, baby. Yeah, that was iRobot, right? No, I'm just kidding. Wild Wild West is a huge fucking disappointment, man.
Well, disappointment doesn't even seem to really do it justice, I think. Like, that movie's just a POS.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Oh! What the hell?
What?
No, I was carrying a lantern and then it just blew up in my hands.
Yeah, that's the physics meme in action right there.
Like, how am I not dead?
How?
Introverted wants to know, does Five Guys have a secret formula?
No. No, seriously, it was just like regular ground beef would show up and we would just hand shape the patties ourselves. You had the right material, you could make Five Guys exact quality stuff at home. You know, if you had the same tools and the same food and stuff, yeah.
We got Five Guys at home, son.
Basically.
Favorite Christmas song? I don't really have one. Maybe Baby It's Cold Outside just because it triggers the lips.
Maybe It's Cold Outside is like an excellent example of people not understanding sexual dynamics at all. Oh my god, no means no, and then they don't fucking understand the game. You know?
Yeah. Gavin McKinney has this one story he tells about this guy he knew, one of his friends, who, I don't know, he tried to, you know, start a relationship with a woman, and she said no, so he's like, okay, and he just, you know, moved on with his life, and then they ran into each other years later in a restaurant, and she's screaming at him, like, why didn't you fight harder for me? And she's just so sad. Yeah,
a lot of women are like that. You see, this is the reason that a lot of women play hard to get, is because they want to be pursued. You know, because the harder a man pursues, the more it shows his desire for her, and a woman wants to be desired. A man wants to be desired too, but women show that in different ways, so he wants a different thing. Also, it's partially projection on the women's part because they really like it when a man's difficult to obtain. So they're like, if it's attractive when a man is hard to get, you know, maybe it's attractive for me if I play hard to get. And men and women are constantly guilty of that kind of projection and not realizing the differences between how the other sex thinks. And they sit there and they're like, oh, well, you know, if it's attractive to me, it should be attractive to them too. And that's how you end up in a lot of trouble sometimes.
Introverted in chat says Snack seems to know a lot about gender psychology.
Just comes with experience.
There are a ton of bullet holes in this tunnel.
Yeah.
Dang.
I'm working on sealing as many as I can, but there's a lot of shit on this map. And this is my first time here, so I'm using a sniffer a lot.
Alex, welcome to the stream.
You get this area? Yes, you did. Good job.
I think we're good in there outside of the bullet holes. But maybe there's something on the ceiling. DM, no, you can play this game single player, but it's way more fun with a friend.
Yeah. It's light.
Oh, you got all the barrels and crates. Awesome.
Not all of them, but I've been trying to move them.
A lot of them, yeah.
That's why it's taking me so long to move up to your location. I was doing that at the same time as I was cleaning.
You just signed your way of life on a home? I've been there, Beanie. I mean, I didn't feel too bad, man, about it, but I've been there.
Yeah. Hooker actually pays 2 mortgages.
Yeah. I don't have a mortgage on the 3rd house, but I do have to pay some taxes and dues.
Right.
But those are relatively trivial in the grand scheme.
Isn't there a 4th house that you're paying for with that that girl's feet pics you keep on?
I do not pay for feet pics.
Yeah, I may get some
DM, you can play with as many as 32 people. DM. You can have an army of 32 people who are on the spectrum all playing this game at once. But at a certain point, I feel like the game would get a little chaotic. You could. Alex, I have 2, and then I have a plot of land with nothing on it yet.
Shit!
Oh.
Shit! I'm stuck! I'm stuck inside this thing! Come over here and fucking shut the first aid kit so that I can move. Oh god!
What in the
Jesus
hell?
Christ!
Oh, the humanity.
I don't know why the fucking first aid kit door came down and I got trapped inside it. And eventually the lantern smashed and... Jesus Christ! What the hell was that? The funny thing is I was trying to move the lantern so that it wouldn't fucking get busted.
I'm gonna throw this lantern away.
My fucking god. God damn. I wish when you get the first aid kit inside and you seal the door, it just locks forever.
I know, like why would we ever need to open it at that point? Alex, I live in one of them. I live in one of the houses. The other house I rent out. and the third house is going to be like a retirement home. And there's no mortgage on that one because I just own the land. I mean, I'm telling you guys, don't put too much on Rashad Penny. He's going to be coming off a major injury. First few games back. Don't expect a ton out of him at first. Don't put too much on him. Be very careful about that. If you do that, you're going to end up disappointed when he plays, you know, very little because he's just coming off a major injury. Are we good outside of bullet holes, or is there some area of filth that I haven't seen yet?
Well, when in doubt, sniff it out.
When in doubt, fart it out.
Basically.
The Jets are literally starting Frank Gore. Frank Gore wouldn't even make most other teams.
Ah, fuck. Ah.
Something around here. something here. I hear it. Picking up a little something on the sniffer around here. I'm trying to figure out what it could be. Introverted? Quite possibly, yeah. I mean, didn't she admit that she would basically date rape guys? Hey, Drop Top, what's up? I'm not picking up anything in here.
Oh.
What?
Yep. When all that fucking shit comes out of the fucking trash bin dispenser thing, you didn't mop all of it up.
Oh. I don't think so, Marshall. But I don't have a window to the outside down here, so I can't check right now to be sure. Nicholas, what's up?
Shit.
Not yet this year, introverted. Okay. I feel like we've gotten everything. I'm not getting any big readings from the sniffer right now.
Yes, I'm here.
Alright, let's see what we did.
Yay.
Employee of the month, we did it, guys. $101.
Nice.
I wonder what we didn't do, though, because we did every crate and barrel. I'm literally 100% positive of that.
Alright, Let's see here. Well, damn. The other maps I want to do are super long.
We can do a super long map if you want to. It don't bother me.
Alright, I'd say take a quick break. People to use the tinkle.
All right, guys. We're going to take a short break here. I'm going to run upstairs, and then we're going to do another map. So I will be right back.
Alright, I'm seeing on the wiki. You there, Joker? I isn't that there yet.
All right, I'm back.
So I learned from the wiki that couple of things. Number one, you won't get fired for any percentage at or above 70%.
Okay, 70.
69 or below, you're fired.
Mm-hmm.
And you can actually, instead of just getting fired, you can also get the company shut down if you leave more mess than the level started with. So if you get negative points by tracking footprints everywhere, like you don't clean at all, you just track a shitload of footprints and then like spray blood everywhere. So like get your mop really dirty and then just go fucking ham and then leave after you made the place even shittier.
Mm-hmm. We should do
Company
that after we
shut
finish
down.
every map.
Yeah.
I don't want to do
Then
it.
there's this one good one here. Some of the messages that you can occasionally get after a level is finished. This one's called Award-Winning Dumbass. A janitorial employee was recently awarded for their above and beyond the Call of Duty work ethic at a closed ceremony. However, upon receiving the award, they shook hands with the station mayor, completely forgetting to change or even wash their gloves. The mayor was soon covered in blood and rushed to the nearest medical facility with a nasty infection. The sanitation technician in question has since had their award stripped from them and will have to settle for Employee of the Month and our personal Bungles Award.
Yeah.
Then I also noticed this is something that actually affects your final score. If you leave the incinerator door open when you finish the map, you have to close it. I had no idea.
Alex, I do live with my parents, or my parents live with me. It's my house.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? I know it's a little weird, but that's basically what's going on here.
Anyway, I'll be back in a second. I'm going to get a drink.
All right.
My eyes hurt and stuff. All right. What are we going to do?
Oh, really? Alex, where are you hearing that? I heard Alex Smith thinks he's going to play this weekend. My understanding is that Alex Smith expects to play. I don't think he will, but I know he was saying he thinks he's going to play, so that's interesting. Yeah, Marshall, I need to start watching more of his videos. He seems like a good video maker. It's not a Klondike bar.
Who's a dyke?
No, somebody asked me if I was eating a Klondike bar. This is not a Klondike bar.
Oh. That's a disappointment.
Mm-hmm.
You ever watch Beavis and Butthead Do America?
I've never seen the movie. I've seen some episodes.
Oh. All right.
I do have an appreciation for Beavis and Butthead, I must say.
Ooh. That's interesting.
What?
This map that we're going to do. There's no incinerator on this map. There's a different way that objects are disposed of. I'm excited.
Okay. Go ahead and invite me when you're ready.
Yeah. Alright, let's get melty. Wow. Now my age is 17. I'm getting younger the more we clean. Ugh.
You're like Benjamin Button.
Pretty much. Ooh. Oh, dude, that's based. Okay, when you come into this map, don't do anything.
Okay. I'm 20.
Well, look at me real quick.
Oh.
I want to see what I look like on your stream.
Okay, it's going to be delayed by 15-20 seconds.
Okay, so we'll just sit here for a while. Meanwhile, I'm listening to Dr. Feelgood. It's pretty based. Okay, so almost there. They thought that was a fucking Klondike bar. You're eating an ice cream cone. That is that is astonishingly special. Okay, so I'm a little girl. I'm a 17-year-old girl. That's special. Okay, anyway, so now to the thing. As you can plainly see, this map that we're on, we're in a spaceship. It's a weightless environment. You can actually jump up and float. Whoa. And if you want to go back down, you press C. Then you go down. But because it's a weightless environment, you can see that there's shit floating around all over the place. That's our garbage. Also, you know, blood and cum and chili and stitches all over the walls.
Ooh,
and
airlock.
shit.
Airlock.
Yes, the airlock is how we dispose of the garbage. We don't have an incinerator on this map. We instead have an airlock. So, yeah. An upper and lower level. This crazy shit. Whoa. I'm not even doing anything, I'm just exploring. Based.
Whoa, look at all this shit floating around, man. found the plasma gun for whatever that's worth.
Surprise. Just the...
Introverted. Each map is a new scenario.
Okay, the mop bucket station is downstairs.
Okay.
I would take the elevator instead of going through the hallways, so kind of fucked. Okay, so is the actual airlock that we control for the garbage. So I have a plan. I'm gonna kill myself.
But you have so much.
I want to open up the airlock. I might actually end up restarting the level depending on how much this fucks shit up. I'm gonna open up the airlock and just see what happens. Wait, really? Oh, dude, that sucks.
Oh, it doesn't let you actually go. Well, wait a minute. I'll open it and close it. You go in.
Yeah, that's how this is gonna have to work. I thought you could have both of them open at the same time, but I guess they did that so that you don't fuck this whole place up.
Well, yeah, that would be really, really bad.
Well, things considered, it's kind of stupid that we're not wearing a fucking spacesuit or anything like that while we're in here.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Let's rock!
Oh!
Wow, I just exploded.
Oh, snap.
I thought it like my body would fly out there. I just exploded. Okay, now I'm 38. Instead of a hot girl, I'm probably a middle-aged dude. Reports tell us a janitor has died or been otherwise terminated aboard this vessel. We're not exactly sure what the cause was, so caution is advised. Ensure the vessel is in tip-top shape and devoid of any anomalies. Please exercise care around your fellow workmen. They cannot be trusted. Wow. So they send a naive young 17-year-old girl
Who probably
out on her fucking spaceship. Yeah. Alone. With a psychopath who just fucking killed her. And they knew, they're like, hey, by the way, they can't be trusted. That's pretty good.
Yeah. 10 to 20 guys. 10 on the low end.
I'm gonna start downstairs since that's where the mop buckets are and also the airlock.
Yeah, I am going to just shuffle some buckets from down there to up here.
I don't know why the thing's not turning on.
I've never heard that name before, Andrew. He played not that long ago. I don't know that name. Damn it. Dude, these buckets keep falling over because of the zero gravity. I left a bucket here and went back downstairs, and then it just, like, tipped over while I was getting another one.
Okay, I have a plan. This is going to be really stupid, potentially. I'm going to see if there's a way to reestablish gravity. Yes, you can toggle the gravity in the level on and off. This is going to be a catastrophe, and very well may end up...
Well, maybe there are some things we can do that will be easier with no gravity, and we can do those first?
Yeah.
So let's think about that.
I thought that this was an Event Horizon reference, and it is, because one of the dead bodies in here, one of the character names is called Dr. Sam Neill, and Sam Neill is the actor who played the main character in Event Horizon.
Isn't that a Jurassic Park?
Yeah, Sam Neill was also Dr. Grant in Jurassic Park. Okay, I'm activating the gravity.
Whoa.
Oh my god, the lag. Oh god. What have we done? Okay, there's gravity now.
Okay. Oh yeah, so how did the EU4 test run go last night, by the way?
It went really well.
It's totally playable?
Allegedly.
My PC shouldn't be an issue?
Oh yeah. No worries there.
Oh yeah, the gravity's turned back on.
Right. Damn it.
This level is gonna take a long time, bro. Holy crap. Alright, where's the elevator for this thing? Where's the elevator?
Should be in
There
this
we go. I
hallway.
found it. Oh my god, this thing is disgusting.
Lagging like crazy.
Oh my... Dude, the bucket spilled because the elevator goes up so damn fast.
Oh, that sucks.
Okay, we're gonna need to rethink how we're doing this, because getting mop buckets up to the second level is, like, really hard right now. I'm just gonna start chucking garbage down this chute, I guess. Wait, where's the barrel zone and where's the crate zone? Let's try to figure that out first. I don't see it up here.
I'm keeping the airlock's interior doors open.
Okay.
Because if it's just a whole room of shit, we can fit a ton of crap in here before we empty it out.
Okay, where's the barrel and crate zone? Can't find it.
Yeah, first thing I'm trying to do is just clean up as much of the blood as I can. Because it's causing a great deal of lag.
I would
Not
do
in
that.
the danger zone of lag yet, but I mean, it's just it's everywhere. It's like they had a Manson family Christmas in here. Jesus.
I'm gonna try to clean up this elevator, for starters.
You're a menace. So many feet prints. Oh yeah, these weird looking fucking like Dungeons and Dragon dice looking shits. Those are crates. So don't toss them.
Oh my god, I swiped my mop once on this elevator and it's dark red. God damn this.
Oh, this is nice. We can actually get rid of those fucking steel plates.
It's 3 swipes and you're out, man. Of course not introverted. I didn't go to college for 5 years to do this shit. Why would I ever do this in real life, man? Unless I got paid extremely well. And I'm sure this job actually does pay pretty well because of all the hazard pay you're no doubt getting, but I would need even more than that.
For shits and giggles, turn on your sniffer when you walk inside here. It's pretty funny.
Oh my god.
Nose is gonna get blown out like Artie Lang.
Yikes.
Oh man.
Got a couple more body parts I want to huck and chuck in the machine.
Oof. Jesus, you weren't kidding.
Yeah, we need to get one of those things down here. The Union will always have your back. Well, we'll see. We do kind of work for an evil corporation here. Has Snacks got COVID? He thinks he did, but he's not sure. Snacks has told the story on stream a few times.
Yeah, I'm 99% sure that I had it at the beginning of this year.
Mm-hmm.
Next time I donate blood, they'll be able to check for antibodies in the system.
Do you donate blood pretty frequently?
As often as you're able to, but it's like once every 56 days or something like that.
Yeah. I have a coworker who said the best part about donating blood is going to drink alcohol right after because it takes a lot.
That's some degenerate shit. That's a fucking... Ugh.
I don't know if it's... I mean, I assume it's true.
Yeah, I actually did not drink anything after I donated blood. It's not... God, this is just so stupid.
Dude, this is so tragic. Low line.
I was actually having the same conversation with my saxophone teacher when I was in my lessons, saying that there's no accounting for taste, because she was letting me know that she's got a gig this weekend on Saturday. Somebody's having a wedding or something, and they want her to play some rap songs on the saxophone with no vocals. So like that shit does not translate. And they're like, oh yeah, that's okay. Just as long as we know that you're playing WAP. Like, Jesus, I'm sitting here like, dude, this is a wedding. Why would you be playing this awful shit?
Nothing is sacred anymore.
Largely, that's kind of exactly the problem.
Drop top. I played piano for 15 years, but I don't remember a damn thing about it. I was not a good piano player. My brother got all that. My brother's good at that stuff. I'm not. I just played it for school credit, basically. Well, not school credit, but, you know.
It's just like with everything in life. If you don't give a damn, you're gonna get completely, you know, it's not gonna matter. No. It's like, I'm the oldest student that my teacher has, because pretty much everybody that she gives lessons to is just some kid who's being forced to do it by their parents so that they can have a better college application. But no adult wants to learn a musical instrument, because they're sitting there like, oh, well, you know, I'm tired all the time, and there's just not enough hours in the day, and I'm too busy, and all this other horse shit. And, you know, it's one of those things like the people who play it who are adults are people who, they didn't discover it late in life that, hey, I want to do this. They've been playing since they were kids, and they don't need to, you know, see a music instructor. That's how it is for a lot of people. They don't try new things.
Nicholas, I think it might be a bit of an Asian thing.
I don't think that's true. I'm not Asian.
No, I mean, parents forcing their kids to play piano or an instrument or whatever.
It's largely true among Jews also.
Really?
It kind of depends. Like, you gotta have something going for you. Keep in mind, you know, Jews are very, very present and dominant in a lot of entertainment fields.
Drop top, not personally. I'm not in very many situations where I would run into a Karen, so it doesn't really ever have any effect on me like that.
Yeah. Joker doesn't date. He's got a blessed final form of autism where he feels no sexual desire whatsoever. He doesn't have to deal with the curse the same way the rest of us do.
Yeah, I reproduce via mitosis.
Too hot for you two. Oh, this is one of the zones. What is this? Barrels right here.
Is it on the first level or second level?
It's on the level that we're both on.
Okay, so that means all barrels should get chucked down that alley thing.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna see if the frame rate gets improved a little bit by dumping what we currently have in this trash box.
Alright. Okay, you said you found the barrel one downstairs or the crate one?
Barrels.
Barrels. Shoot, I don't think there are any barrels up here, actually. Oh, no, I found one.
Holy shit, that was awesome.
Did everything just get sucked out?
Now, watching a full room, fucking... oh, correction, sir. That's blown out. Fucking data. Yeah, well, watching a full room, all that shit go away is pretty nice.
I'm just gonna keep chucking garbage downstairs.
So far, this is the only level I would play more than once.
Really?
Yeah.
I would do the snow one again because it was pretty simple and straightforward.
Why are you chucking bodies down here? I just mopped this place up.
Because, I mean, I don't know what else I could do.
I know, I get it. The light down
That's
there.
not a bad idea, Nicholas. I like that. You know, no fall damage. Yeehaw. Where's the computer for the data chips?
I have no earthly idea. I'm assuming it's on the first level because I haven't seen it down here.
Damn it.
My mop was completely soaked, literally after one swing. Whew, that's a lot.
Introverted, no, I've never done origami.
Origami.
Damn it.
Okay, there's way too much fucking shit in this area. I'm chucking it. Chucking everything. Mad as fuck. Get the hell out of here. All of it. Did you find the computer? Because I saw that you took the USB stick.
I'm still looking for it. I fell down a hole.
It's all salty and warm.
Ah, I found it. Okay, how does one little intestine have that much blood in it? That's not possible. It makes no mathematical sense. I will probably, if I ever have kids, I will probably end up teaching them how to be a degenerate, because I am, so... At least, I mean, by degenerate, by the way, I mean literally, like, in terms of gambling, not other degenerate stuff. I'm a degenerate at things that actually have potential upside.
You would send your daughter to gambling school, not art school?
Yes.
Basically. I feel like the airlock's going to be the last thing we clean.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of horrifying, the amount of fucking shit that's gone wrong in there.
Yeah, Nicholas, it does take a little while to pick that up. It does take a little bit of... You do have to have a mental process you go through in order to be it adequately. Drop top, I don't know. It was just something that interested me. Get in there. I mean, when I was first started watching, like, I remember actually, when I first started getting into, like, watching ESPN, not just for one specific sporting event, but just watching it to watch it for a little bit, that was when poker was first taking off. That was, like, 03, 04, 05. That was, like, when the idea of televised poker actually took off a little bit. And then I found out about how rapidly the game changed over the next 15 years. And that's the kind of stuff that really interests me. It always interests me when conventional wisdom on something is found to be completely wrong. And then everybody all of a sudden realizes, hey, this thing that we do this way, we should actually be doing it this other way. And once people start doing it the other way, they're like, wow, why the hell did we ever do it the first way? And that kind of stuff is always really fascinating to me. Drop Top, I played some online. I haven't played any live. When you're saying, like, what, Nicholas? What exactly are you referring to? You mean just, like, the conventional wisdom stuff I was just talking about? Okay, well, like, the OG example would probably be in the old days of poker, and I'm talking about, like, the 70s, the 1970s. Everybody tended to play very face-up. Like, if somebody 3-bet pre-flop, it was always a premium hand. If someone 4-bet, it was aces 100% of the time. And everybody just kind of knew how everybody else played. It was like, okay, if somebody 4-bets pre-flop, they're guaranteed to have aces. Pretty much. And then people like Doyle Brunson came along and were like, wait a minute, if everybody's going to assume I have aces when I 4-bet, then I should just 4-bet all the time. And they're going to believe I have aces. It doesn't matter what I have. So then he did that, and that's how he dominated poker for a long time. And then eventually other people caught on to it and were like, hey, wait a minute. We can do that too. And that kind of started it. But that was like the original example. Other smaller examples would be like, even 20 years ago, professionals thought it was a good idea to do these like find out where you are bets, where you have like a medium strength hand and you bet thinking like, okay, if I get raised, I'm just going to fold because he definitely has a better hand than me if he raises me when I bet, right? Like, these bets that are just designed to like, okay, I'm going to bet because I have a mediocre hand. And... Is the
computer upstairs?
Yes, the computer's upstairs. But, like, okay, I have this medium strength hand, like middle pair or something. I'm going to bet it, and I'm going to play perfectly now because if he folds, then I win, and I had the best hand. If he calls, then I'll have to figure it out. And if he raises me, then I can fold and lose the minimum because he obviously has me beat. And then other players started going, well, wait a minute. If people are making all these find out where you are bets and folding to raises, we should just raise them every time because they're going to keep folding. And there were a lot of players back, I want to say, 15 to 10 years ago that made a ton of money just raising every time somebody made one of those like find out where you are bets that are typically small and out of flow, because every time they have a medium strength hand and they're just doing it because they think the other person is going to play transparently against them. And then eventually other people caught on and were like, well, wait a minute, we can't be doing this anymore because it's so exploitable. Like, I'm not even kidding when I say this. If I jumped in a time machine and went back 20 years, I would be probably the best poker player in the world. And I'm not a good poker player today. Like, in terms of, like, if you look at, like, actual professionals. I'm not anywhere near as good as they are. But if you took me back in time 20 years, I would be better than every player who was good back then just because they didn't know all the stuff that is common knowledge to anybody who even plays the game a little bit now. It would be like sending somebody like Andrew Goudlock back to the 50s to play basketball in the NBA.
Could you imagine if they sent Steph Curry back to the NBA when they first invented the three-point line?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody would be mad as hell at him, like, dude, what are you doing? It's a fucking gimmick. But he's like an insane fucking cheat code.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh my god, this guy's unstoppable.
The three-point line is a great example of that in basketball. It's like, when the three-point line first came out, people didn't use it very much, and they thought it was a bad idea to use it a lot. And now people are like, why did we ever think that? That was so stupid. That doesn't make any sense at all. Of course we should use it. 3 is more than 2. That's basically what Super System is about, and Super System is the famous poker book that Doyle Brunson wrote in the 70s, where he basically taught people how to play poker the way he played it. And kind of the first lesson he taught everybody was you need to actually bluff. You need to push people off pots. You need to bet when you know you don't have the best hand. Because back then, almost everybody just played straight up. If they had a good hand, they would bet. If they had a decent hand, they would check and call. And if they had a bad hand, they would fold. And he was like, okay, if you actually want to make money, you need to be willing to bluff. You need to be willing to take risks.
Of course. God damn it.
The other interesting thing is actually, poker has gone through 4 different clear eras since Chris Moneymaker won the World Series in 2003. Because, like, back then, everybody played pretty passively. And then, over the next few years, players started playing more aggressively. Until, like, 2009 or 2010, when everybody was just completely insane. It was just like raise, re-raise, re-raise, raise, re-raise, re-raise, raise. People just going crazy constantly with nothing.
Haven't even gotten a flop yet.
Yeah.
Everyone goes all in.
Yeah, basically. Like, everybody just went crazy back then. And then after something kind of over-the-top crazy happened in 2010, I think people collectively realized, okay, we need to chill out a little bit.
Let me guess. A man went all in, literally immediately, and then another guy shot himself.
No. It was the World Series of Poker main event with, like, I think the grand prize. There were 3 players left. First place was $9 million. Second place was $6 million. And third place was $4 million or something like that. So there was a $2 million jump and then a $3 million jump. It might have been a little more, but it was something like that. 2 of the players... Go ahead.
I think I know what it was.
Yeah.
Phil Hellmuth actually started winning, so they realized we needed to change the rules.
No. But anyway, no, what actually happened was 2 of the players left had massive stacks, like over 100 big blinds. And one player had like 20 big blinds, so he had very few chips left. So any sane person, if you were, okay, I need to protect my stack until this guy is eliminated, because I make $2 million just by waiting for him to bust first, and he's about to bust because he has no chips left. And then they played this one hand where the 2 big stacks, one guy had pocket queens, the other guy had ace-7 offsuit. Queens raises, ace-7 offsuit 3 bets, queens 4 bets, ace-7 offsuit 5 bets, queens 6 bets, and then ace-7 offsuit 7 bet shoves. And of course, queens calls and wins. And the dude who had ace-7 offsuit is just out. And he just lost $2 million just because he couldn't wait 5 more minutes to go crazy. And I feel like that was the moment when people collectively went, okay, we need to chill out. So then after that, poker got more passive for a couple years. And then it kind of turned into more GTO stuff. It turned into... And this is one of the problems with modern poker. Almost all the players are GTO bots, which is good for them, but it's not compelling television sometimes.
Hey, don't be too worried about stacking right now, because we will at some point have to turn the gravity back off.
Oh, okay. Like, very few players who are successful that I know of these days play anything other than GTO.
GTO, of course, is an acronym, which means
Yeah.
the out.
No, Game Theory Optimal. What event was that, Nicholas? That was the 2010 World Series of Poker main event. That was the one that Jonathan Duhamel won. It was the one where Jonathan Duhamel won, Greg Reisner finished second. Yeah, that was the one. I remember now. But if you go back and watch old poker clips on TV, people are doing things that would never ever work now. Like Jamie Gold, you guys might have heard of this guy because he's kind of notorious even outside of poker. He won the 2006 main event just by building a big stack and then bluffing, and nobody ever called him. Every time he bluffed, they just folded, and they often had, decent hands, but they were just like, oh, I'm scared, I don't want to call and be wrong, I don't want to lose all these chips. And nowadays that would never work because all the good players just play GTO ranges, and they're like, okay, I'm just going to call some of the time and fold some of the time, and if you're bluffing every time, you're eventually going to give me all your money. Yeah, Nicholas, I don't know if the clip is on YouTube anymore, but the guy who won that main event was Duhamel, Jonathan Duhamel, who is a legitimately good player. It always gets...
I found the crates on.
Oh, okay, cool. One thing that really annoys me is when an obviously bad poker player wins the main event. It legitimizes the idea that the game is luck. Gets on my nerves. I can think of at least 3 players in the last 15 years who have won despite being bad, and it just annoys me. No, Big Dog, I did not see that yet. Is the crate zone upstairs?
Yes, it is.
Oh god, we gotta load all these crates into the elevator then. Or we turn on the off the gravity, I guess. Yeah, Nicholas, if you want to see a really entertaining poker cash session game, I posted a clip in general, I think it was last night or this morning, of a big live at the bike session from a couple years ago. I finally got around to watching it. I actually had some of the craziest hands I've ever seen. Did you just send me up on the elevator? Oh,
yes, because
okay,
I need to go down.
I see. Okay. I was just chilling down here, loading up the elevator with crates, and I was like, what?
Oh. Fucking goddamn it. Don't fucking touch stuff while I'm in here.
Sorry. Yeah, get... Yes, Nicholas, Chris Moneymaker is his real name. I once read an oral history of the 2003 World Series of Poker, and it's actually really fascinating how it never should have happened about 30 different times. It's really freaky how that many events that should not have happened just found a way to happen. Yeah, sorry about that, Snare.
That's okay.
Yes, Introverted, I'm talking about Moneymaker. Like, Chris Moneymaker qualified for the World Series of Poker by an online satellite tournament. that he joined by accident. He played on PokerStars cash games only, just to make a few bucks to help pay the rent and stuff like that. So he joined a game that he thought was a cash game, but ended up being a tournament, satellite tournament. And he was like, oh crap, I don't want to be here, but he was already in, so he just had to keep playing. And then he started actually playing well, and he got really far. And the way the satellite tournament worked was the top 3 players would get seats to the main event, and like 4th place down would get cash prizes. So when it got down to 4 players left, he started intentionally losing because he wanted to get 4th place. He didn't want to go to the main event. And then his friend came over and saw him doing it and was like, dude, you should just win the seat. You have all these chips, you should win the seat and then go from there. So he convinced him, like, okay, I'll win the seat. So then he did, and then he went to go sell it to somebody for like $9,000 or something because the seat cost $10,000 because he didn't want to play. And then his parents were like, no, you should go play. And he's like, okay, but I'm going to fold everything. I'm just going to fold everything and make the money by never playing a hand. Because other people are going to bust out fast enough to where I think I can make the money if I just never look at my cards and fold every hand. And then his parents go, come on, you have to play a little. And then he was like, okay, fine, I guess. And then, so he did. And that's what it took for him to even be able to get in the tournament and then to actually win it. Because he got put at the same table as Howard Lederer and Johnny Chan, who might have been 2 of the best players in the world at that time, and he ended up busting out Johnny Chan, I know that.
The movie with Mark Wahlberg where he played the poker?
Yeah, there is a movie called The Gambler that has Mark Wahlberg in it, unironically.
Wasn't that Matt Damon?
Mm-hmm. They don't look that similar, dude. I guess a little bit. I think the dude who played the psychopath in Breaking Bad looks more like Matt Damon than Mark Wahlberg.
Bryan Cranston?
That's actually a valid point you just made. Well, Austin, to answer that question, first you have to count to 1, and then you have to start singing the Bon Jovi song.
Whoa, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer.
That song doesn't make any sense, because at one point in the song he says it doesn't really matter if we make it or not. And then he's like, we'll make it, I swear. You just said it didn't matter if you made it or not.
Really not a fan of
Go ahead.
The airlock and the mop bucket and all this other shit being on different levels, having to do the elevator thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have to clean the inside of the elevator shaft. This is what I'm talking about. We're going to need to turn the gravity off because there's no lift on this map.
Uh-huh.
So like the entirety of the shaft, like all the walls, including the ceiling, are covered in blood.
Right.
And there's only the one way to actually fucking reach that shit.
Bryce, this is Viscera Cleanup Detail. It's a game where you play as a janitor after an extremely bloody and gory event. Like, I don't know, Drop Top. I would probably be playing a lot of video games off stream. Because I've always been a gamer, pretty much. Okay, the problem is if I put this bin on the frickin' elevator and go down, it's gonna eject all the crap out all over the elevator.
What you do, you hit the button, and it won't go immediately because the doors are closed. You hit the button, and then you pick it up. Then you hold it. That's how I get the mop buckets up here.
Okay. See, a bunch of stuff just flew out just from me going down the step.
Alright, hold on. You let go of it? Let go?
Let me know when you're ready to...
See? Just like that.
Alright.
Just like what I did. Push the button, then you grab it.
Okay. Yikes. I didn't see that like that, man.
I've been chucking trash down here because I don't want to fuck with the damn shit.
Antiquary.
Turned himself into a cucumber.
To be fair, you have to have a very high IQ to understand Rick and Morty.
I swear, this would all make more sense if you just watch Rick and Morty.
Introverted, I could if I wanted to, but I don't want to.
Okay, how clean is the gravity room? These little plasma cannons, they're trash too. We gotta get rid of them.
But yeah, that Chris Moneymaker story that I was just telling, that's why poker became so popular. They were able to sell a dream. Because some accountant from Tennessee who didn't know what he was doing and was basically doing everything by accident was able to win $2.5 million. And that made a bunch of people go, well, why can't I be the guy from Tennessee who comes out of nowhere and doesn't know what he's doing?
That's enough to send your daughter to art school 10 times.
Exactly.
You didn't get fucked by 200 guys.
Brandon, not really. He used to come into my streams every now and then, but I thought he was dumb. And I thought he talked about stuff he clearly had no understanding of. But I didn't have a problem with him until he found my Discord. My other Discord, which I keep private, and then started sending me random crap that I didn't care about. So I blocked him because I'm like, I don't want my YouTube people on my Discord. I'm trying to keep these things separate. JD, it's a comedy bit from Sam Hyde. Look up on YouTube Sam Hyde Daughters, and it'll come up. Warning, not safe for work.
Or for men with daughters. Not really, man. Like that's one thing that, like, because again, I don't know how the fuck I'd raise a daughter, because I'm a dude. And I know what I've done to other guys' daughters, so I'm sitting there like, how the fuck am I gonna sit there and like, ugh.
I don't know if it was Rocky, Brandon. I at first I just thought he was some idiot who, you know, was 14 years old but thought he knew way more than he actually did. It's like, I don't care about the politics of a 14-year-old kid who can't possibly know anything worth knowing. But okay, I mean, I guess if you want to come to my channel and talk about stuff that you clearly can't be well educated on, that's fine. But then he found my Discord. And I'm like, okay, now I'm getting annoyed. Get away from me. Can I activate the airlock just for fun?
To watch it, yeah, sure. Just make sure you're ready.
Eventually, the ring of crap orbiting around the Earth will be so massive. It'll be like Saturn.
Be exactly like Saturn. Because you can't convince me Saturn's rings aren't made out of poop.
Brandon, I used to watch boxing, but it's not what it used to be. So I've been out of boxing for a while. I like boxing, but it's not what it used to be.
I think we're ever going to be able to clean this up properly.
Why?
I'll show you. We're on the second floor, right?
No, I'm down here at the bottom.
That's what I meant.
Drop top, not that I know of.
Come in the elevator.
Okay.
Okay, check this out. The blood that's on this panel right here, all this shit, I cannot fucking
I
clean
haven't been
this.
able to either.
I can't get the right... Not only that, but when I do kill nearest mess, there's no change at all.
Okay, then maybe it's a graphical error?
I don't know, because, take out your sniffer. It'll freak out, but at the same time, there's a lot of fucked up shit in this whole shaft, so I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the gravity has to be off to clean that specific thing, I don't know.
Yeah, Brandon, no. No, I'm not familiar with Canelo's career arc. I would love to bet on horse races, drop top, but that's not something that I've had the opportunity to get into yet. It sounds like something that I would have liked, though. I did hear about Logan Paul versus Floyd. There's no way that's going to be like a legitimate boxing match, right? Like Floyd would literally kill Jake Paul, not figuratively, literally. So that has to be set up in such a way that it's not legit.
And that's the mistake a lot of people are making, is they think because Floyd is perhaps the most intelligent boxer of all time, they think that he's not capable of actually fighting.
Mm-hmm.
But if there's a vast disparity between the level of skill, like there would be between him and one of the Paul brothers,
Mm-hmm.
he'll just knock him out because it's fast and it's easy, and he could do it. Like, he'll just kick the shit out of him in a couple of rounds. He's not just gonna tag him once and go for the shit, because as soon as the fight starts, he's already got his payday.
Mm-hmm. I still need to watch the Tyson Roy Jones thing. I heard it was actually pretty decent. Yeah, TJ, if we can find a way to score a decent chunk of points, we should win. I don't think that's a very controversial thing to say. That Washington offense should not be capable of putting up big points. I did see the Nate Robinson thing. Brandon, it's because this state is run by big government tart barns. I don't like it any more than anyone else does. Well, okay, Drop Top. That's like saying that Andrew Goudlock would beat Michael Jordan because Michael Jordan is currently 50 or something. I don't really think that's how it works. Like, yeah, Floyd is 40 years old, but he can. I assure you, he is still fully capable of beating Jake Paul. Introverted in some areas, yes, but not in all. I think the quality of movies may be going down. TV shows, I'm not so sure. Maybe. Video games, maybe. But I'm not convinced on either count.
Fucking thing's stuck now. Beautiful.
Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna need you to help me out here. Oh, well, wait. No, wait, never mind. Okay, there's no fall damage. You know, this place doesn't need a janitor. They need an electrician to fix these stupid elevators that jam every other night. Yeah, Conor McGregor would kill Jake also. Come on. Introverted, yeah. One of the Paul brothers was the guy who went to the suicide forest in Japan and was like, "Oh my god, look at all these dead bodies, bro." And then Japan told him to screw off. That was one of the Paul brothers. Okay, we're actually not that far off at this point, I think. Other than the shafts. I think we're in pretty decent shape here. Introverted, I think he did get banned from Japan. I mean, how much money do you think Jake Paul is making from boxing Floyd Mayweather? It's many millions. It makes sense why he's doing it, but this is a farce. Come on. What if I put an explosive barrel in the airlock and opened it?
Then we would lose
anything?
points.
Oh, I don't know if Nicholas is still in chat or not, but if he is, I found the hand that I was talking about. I'll post a link to it with the timestamp in chat. But I was able to find where the hand was. Yes, TJ. This is... You're playing as a janitor. You clean up after someone else's mess, and then you clock out after you're satisfied with how much cleaning you've done. By the way, Snacks, are you there?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I haven't heard you in a minute. What do we do with these gigantic tetrahedrons or whatever?
There's nothing we can do, we just live.
Oh, okay. Yeah, introverted. Nicholas was asking... we were talking about poker a little bit earlier. And Nicholas... I was talking about this one hand. Nicholas kind of wanted to see it. He might have found it on his own, but I found it on YouTube. And I posted the link for him in case he's still around.
Alright, shut the gravity. Prepare yourself.
Okay. TJ, I almost certainly will be playing the new Assassin's Creed game on stream. I don't know if it's going to be PlayStation or PC, but I will play it on stream. I play pretty much all those games, so... Did you just turn the gravity back on?
No. No, I didn't.
Oh, okay, there we go. For some reason, I wasn't floating.
Oh, that's nice. In zero gravity, if you try to use the mop bucket, it will immediately knock it over.
Yeah, I'm learning that too.
That's nice.
And that sucks because we're really going to need mop buckets a lot while we're cleaning up this elevator shaft. Maybe there's some way to use a bucket that doesn't knock it over. Maybe you have to be floating right over it or something.
I'll give it a shower right now. No. No, that doesn't work.
Okay. Well, at least it doesn't make the floor dirty, I guess.
Oh. Looks like if you brace it up against a wall, it might work.
Oh.
Okay, so cleaning the inside of these. I am so close to just fucking this one.
What?
Don't worry about it.
No, Drop Top. I do not work with Linux. Pretty much. I don't think I ever have.
Okay, this is fucking intolerable. I'm turning the gravity back on. This is impossible.
I think I actually have all the blood in this elevator shaft. TJ, use the bot command. Yeah, JD, I love mob movies. They are some of my favorite types of movies, actually. Yeah, TJ, use the bot command. Have you not seen any bullet holes on this map? Because I have not.
No, there's nothing.
Alright. Alright, when you're ready, go ahead and turn the Wait, how did you... You almost got everything. How the heck did you do that?
Can't you?
Oh, you were
No, it's called this game is... Yeah, this game is fucking broken. We can't use mop buckets with the gravity off, but that's the only way to get up there. So you either spend like an hour doing one swish of your mop bucket before the fucking thing's destroyed, or you actually fucking just do that shit. So I know which one I was gonna go with.
Okay, turn off gravity real quick. There's one left. Let me get it. I can't get to it with gravity on. Oh, no, I got it. Never mind. Okay, now we just have to stack things in an orderly fashion. And clean out that one really disgusting room. Drop Top, I mainly work on Windows. I could work on Mac, but I choose to work on Windows because I don't like Mac. I don't like Apple very much. I'm not used to the iOS. God, the blood on this wall is so thick. Stay in school, kids. Stay in school. Or at least do something so you don't have to end up doing this with your life. God damn. I just made a bucket go from clean to completely disgusting in about 45 seconds. I thought you had activated the airlock.
Playing. Get out.
Yeah, it's alright, HaWKxXAsYLuM 9000. It was not a very competitive game you missed.
Ha ha ha, oh Jesus.
There's a little more blood, huh? Oh, yikes.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I don't know how to stop that from happening.
Maybe you have to, like... Well, it's not that dirty of a mop bucket. Maybe it won't spill. Let's just try to put it right in the middle and see what happens. No, TJ, nothing surprising when it comes to the Jets. No, that didn't work. However, there's very little blood now, so it should be pretty easy to... Alright. I think we're good in... Oh. Okay. I think we're good in here. Now we gotta deal with these barrels and crates.
Okay, crates are done.
Alright, barrels are coming. Phrasing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh, breakdancing on top of the barrels. Drop top, I would consider it. I think any simulator kind of game has potential. Like, actually, the other day I saw, like, American Truck Simulator was on sale, and I really thought about it.
Hey, I just got an idea for how to take care of the buckets without them making another mess inside.
How?
Where'd you put the dirty one that we were using?
I ejected it out and then cleaned up after it. Just get another bucket.
Oh. Fair enough. I thought we had a bigger mess than that, so my plan's not wrong. Let's do it real quick.
Well, it definitely spilled everywhere, but it didn't amount to anything.
I see what the problem is here. Oh, God.
I would feel bad for Jets fans if they won. I mean, why would you want to win right now? Because if they... Oh, what the...
These are not stacked properly.
Oh, okay.
Like a ton of open space back here.
Okay. I mean, if they lose one game, I'm pretty sure Jacksonville takes the #1 pick, and they're definitely going to take Trevor Lawrence, so... they should probably take Justin Fields, then.
I feel like the Jaguars should never be allowed to draft a quarterback again.
Do you still believe in Bortles, Dan?
Yes. How many of these guys have busted out of the league as fucking Jaguars?
I actually thought Bortles had a legitimately good year the year the Jaguars went to the AFC title game.
Right, and he did.
Like,
And they decided, hey, let's just draft another guy anyway.
He had a 2-to-1 touchdown to interception ratio, and that was without his #1 receiver because Allen Robinson got hurt in like week 1. Okay, we're almost done. I'm gonna sniff around. Ooh, there's something. Aha. That was it. Yeah, Darnold might be okay, but they have an opportunity to get somebody who can be a lot better than okay. I think you have to take that opportunity. You can do better than Sissy Sammy. Janitor, Employee of the Month. 102. Oh, cool. The egg from last night is still here, and so is the Isaac helmet. Dude, check this out. A worker was mysteriously found dead the other day in a dark storage area. Many theories abound, but only one answer: death by barrel. Sources say that the worker tripped on an overturned barrel, fell, and was then split in two by a sharp spanner edge. We left one barrel out. That's phenomenal. Fabio, it's a janitor simulator, bro. Dude, your character is black now. I'm looking at you right now.
That explains why, man.
Yeah. Are you trying to do the Oblivion thing?
Maybe I can do it with this. Oh no, it just fucking clips right there.
What the hell? TJ, no. Oh, what the hell?
Citizen Kane style, just trashing those points.
Wish there was an incinerator.
Alright, that's enough.
Alright.
I'm back.
Alright, guys. That'll do it for this stream. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Look for me to be going live again shortly, but I have to step